Hello and welcome to today's session. Today we are going to do a crow variation, which some people find a little bit easier. So if you're working your crow, let's see if we can mix it up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start, if Flynn will let me, warming up the wrists. So, yes, thank you. Just turn your hands so that they face the outside edges of the mat. And you're just going to take a little bit of movement. Just pad into the hands. So we're very gently rocking into one side and then the other. Then you're going to gradually keep padding your hands. You're going to turn them so that they face your knees. Keep padding them, keep padding them. Now when you start to lift up through your hands, I want you to try and imagine that your hand is still planted on the floor. So you're lifting your fingers up as opposed to just letting them be floppy when they come up off the mat. Keep that going, so keeping like a zombie arm as we pad all the way back forward. It should be quite disgusting when you get here. And then let your fingers find one another. So your middle fingers are facing one another, keeping that padding going. We're going to stop that because it's horrible. You're going to turn your left back of your hand onto the mat. If you're feeling brave, you're going to put both on. If you need to do one at a time, that is absolutely fine. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I started out here. Could not get anywhere near this particular position. So over time, and it takes quite a lot of time, you have to do this quite often, you will get to a point where you can potentially straighten your elbows. Great for anyone who works on a desk, who uses their hands, who uses cutlery, who picks things up. So general human behaviour, I'm going to say. Just keeping going so that you can switch arms and distract you from the disgustingness that is this particular stretch. See if you can lengthen your middle fingers down towards the ground. Then we're going to come into this position and do what I call the Victorian lady's handkerchief. It's basically all you've got when you do that stretch. So it's just very gently shaking out the wrists. Do whatever feels good. We're going to come into a plank position and we're going to shift the weight very slightly forward so that you feel the weight go into the knuckles under your fingers. We're going to send the hips up and back and find downward facing dog. We're going to see if we can drop our right elbow down to the ground and then lift it back up. Drop your left elbow down to the ground and then lift it back up. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, float to plank. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. We're going to send the elbows back towards the body and the chin and chest are going to come forward. So we're going to do kind of like a push up here. Your nose is going to meet the mat. When your nose finds the mat, if you can, you're going to lift your knees up off the ground. Drop them back down. Send everything back to child's pose, but lengthen those arms. I want nice firm pressure through the hands that are on the ground. Now, when you get here, I want you to press the ground away, as in take your shoulder, your back towards the back of the room. Press the hands down into your mat. That's going to activate all of your shoulder muscles. You should feel it. I don't really need to tell you. You should feel it. You'll also feel it potentially all down the front of your arms. Taking an exhale as you lift up into your downward facing dog. We're going to take an inhale, float through to your plank position. We're going to bring the knee underneath the body. You're going to lift it as high as you can. Try and tap your knee to your elbow, right side. Keep the knee connected to the body. Send it up and back, three-leg dog. Drop that down. See if the right arm can drop the left arm. Supports the weight here. We're just practicing the movement. Let that arm be nice and long back to the mat. See if you can drop your left arm down. and come back up. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float forward, drop the knees, untuck the toes, lower the elbows. This time we're going to come into a plank position. You are going to have your hands nice and wide. Your elbows should be in line with your shoulders. We're going to send the body forward so that the nose finds the mat. Then we're going to send everything back as far as we can. So in theory, your nose is now in line with your elbows. You're going to send everything forward, and then we're going to send it back. You're going to send everything forward. Then you're going to send it back. When we find this position, where have we found ourselves? Dolphin. Oh, what a surprise. A nice surprise to be in this position. We're going to press the hands into the ground. We're going to just see if we can lift the right arm up off the ground in this position, then drop it back down. We're going to see if we can lift the left arm up and then drop it back down. We're going to take 3 tiny pulses. 2, 3, drop the knees, untuck the toes, lengthen your arms, find a puppy position. So here we're making the arms nice and long, the hands are on the ground, your hips are going past your knees so that we find this nice puppy position. You're going to look under your left armpit, keeping the pressure even through both hands. So don't let all the pressure come into this right hand, which is what it will want to do. We want nice pressure into that left hand so we're still feeling our left shoulder working. Come back to centre. You're going to drop the elbows down. We're going to see if we can stay keeping our head where it is. Lift up into your dolphin position and then find your plank position. Maybe we can drop the nose to the mat. Maybe we can't. That's okay. Hips up and back into your dolphin. One more of those nice nose to mat planks. Hips up and back. Drop the knees. Untuck the toes. Nice long arms. Take a look. My words all got confused. Take a look under your right armpit. Again, even pressure through both of these hands. We're not letting the body go all the way to the left. We want the right hand to still work, and you should feel a little shake in your muscles on this right hand. Probably into your biceps, bicep connector maybe. Definitely into the shoulders, front delts, all of those things. And if you don't know what those are, doesn't matter. Sometimes I just say science words to distract you from some sort of difficulty. Let your hips lift up towards the sky, take the nose back towards the mat, float your body forward, find an upward facing dog. Take a breath here. Take your hands further forward so that we can find our seal pose. Pressing the ground away, we're going to see if we can just tuck the chin and then lift the back of the head. So the bit where your head, and there's like where your brain starts, it's not really. Right here, where your neck stops and your cranium starts. You're going to lift that bit up towards the sky, and then you're going to lengthen through your chin. Chin goes towards the front of the room. We're tucking our tailbone, squeeze the glutes just a little bit, and then slow lower all the way down to the mat. You're going to bring yourself back up into your seal pose, and then you're going to tuck your chin, send that back of the head back towards the back of the room. Lengthen the chin so that the chin is now parallel to the mat, and then slow lower. Okay, coming back to centre, we're going to send the hips up and back. You're going to bring your left knee underneath your body. We're going to float forward so that the left knee meets the left elbow, because we're going to do both sides, so we need both sides of strength. Keeping the knee where it is, send that leg up and back and find 3-leg dog. Bring that leg back down towards the ground. Send those hips up and back. And then we're going to float forward into our plank position. We're going to walk our feet towards our hands. Bend the knees, connect belly and thighs. And then let your body just find its way into a forward fold position, wherever that looks like for you today. Bend the knees, let everything be heavy, and then lift up. Bend the knees, connect belly and thighs, let everything be heavy, and lift. Bend, heavy, lift. Bend, heavy, lift. As you roll up, you're going to bring your right leg with you. You're going to extend your right leg forward. We're going to pulse it up for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Send it back. Warrior 3. Draw the knee into centre and then lift it all the way through. Building some strength. Send it all the way back and bring it all the way forward. Lift it up for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Send it all the way back. This time we're going to see if we can fly. Okay, we're going to do one side and then the other with a little break. So, we're coming into what is called funky crow. You're going to put your right forearm onto the ground. Your left hand is going to be in line with your right elbow. What we're going to need to do is bring this right knee to your right elbow, and then we're going to lean forward. Maybe the leg gets a bit light. Maybe we can lift it forward and then just see how it goes. What we're going to think about when we're doing that is looking to the top of your mat. When we start to work towards pincher, your forearm balance, this is going to be exactly the same. So, the arm comes down, we make the other one be in line with your elbow. You're going to work your way forward, the knee finds the back of your tricep on the left side. Draw that knee in, look forward, and then lift. And then see where you get to. I'm going to give you a minute. You can always pause me. You don't have to keep going and keep going and keep going with me yabbering on. Pause me and come back. Okay, when you've finished playing with that, we're going to send hips up and back for downward facing dog. Then we're going to walk forward back to the top of our mat. Again, bit of compression here, so knees bend and then they straighten. They bend and then they straighten. They bend and then they straighten as we roll up. We're going to bring the left leg with us. We're going to pulse up, try and keep this right leg straight. Pulse for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Send that leg back. Keep your gaze nice and steady, bringing everything back forward. Send it back. Bring it back forward. Tiny pulses. 2, 3, and come all the way back down. So this time we're going to go the other way, in a surprise to nobody. Left hand plants. Right hand, again, comes in line with your left elbow. We're going to pop up. The knee finds the back of the tricep. You look forward, and we fly. Maybe, maybe not. Again, the more you can look forward, the more you will be able to do this. The key to all arm balances is not necessarily strength through the arms, it's making sure that you lean as far as you can. And it's the point where you feel like you're going to fall over that you finally fly. Weirdly. Now there's a lesson for life. That moment when you think, I can't do this anymore, and then everything suddenly starts to work. Anyway, so lifting, sending it up and back. I was going for something there, and I wasn't sure what it was. Anyway, pause me, have a go, see how far you can get. Please let me know how you're getting on. It really makes me happy when I see your progress. It really does brighten my day. So when you're finished with that, we're just going to take another upward facing dog, send it back to child's pose, back to upward facing dog, back to child's pose. Just let this movement, let your breath come back to natural, stretching out those hip flexors nice and gently, countering all that squeeze we've just done, holding your upward facing dog. Just see what needs to move, and then find your child's pose if that feels good. Otherwise, you are done. Well done. I'm super proud of you even for trying, even if it didn't look anything like the end product that you hope it will do. If you keep practicing, one day it will. And I look forward to you joining me on the next session to learn something else fun or to relax. We'll see which session it is. Until next time, I hope that the rest of your day is filled with sunshine and magic and things that taste good and things that smell nice and things that make you feel incredible. And if you want to know more about why it's not a retreat, please hit up the website. There is information on there about our yoga and water sports adventure club. Thank you.